What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Catacombs. So, I just got finished watching a YouTube by a video by a YouTuber by the name of Max So Nice, and it's talking about women going 50-50 and how a lot of black women are upset about the fact that black men are now going. They really want to go 50-50. And I don't think these women fully understand, the type of economy that we're in. And if you look at his clip, you got a bunch of women saying that, well, you're a man, you need to go make more money and all this other shit. It's like, wait a minute. You're a woman. Y'all, as Max so nice said, you fought for this. You did all the marching so you can go ahead and not have to deal with us, not have to be underneath a man. You don't want to be with a man, so you want to be able to pay your own cars, buy your own cars, pay for your own house. You want to do all of that shit. But now that the economy is starting to become fucked up, all of a sudden you want to go back to do the traditional way of doing things. So you want to call us less of a man because we don't want to pay 100% of everything. And let's not get it twisted. You women today are extremely materialistic. So when you say pay for everything, we're not only talking about pay for the bills, all the essentials. We need to pay for all of the essentials and all of your wants too. So you're telling me that I have to now buy all your Chanel boots that you were buying yourself because you had your own job? You're telling me that I now have to pay for your car note that you bought yourself before you got with me? You're telling me that I need to pay your car insurance? You're telling me that I need to continue to take you out on trips? Mind you, you were paying for all of this shit before you got with me. So why do I now have to take on all of those extracurriculars, all of that extra stress, that extra weight, that extra financial burden just because I'm with you? That doesn't make any sense. If you are working and you have your own job, your own money, like you praise yourself to be, there's dozens of songs talking about, she's independent. She's Miss Independent. She got this. I pay this. I pay that. Basically glorifying the fact that women are now adults. they are actually being adults, and they now want men to begin to be traditional again in a non-traditional time with non-traditional women. There are women that will literally tell you to your face, "Damn, cooking for you." They won't even make you a plate at a cookout or a gathering. They won't even. Come on. So men have to now take you as you are with your job that you're already paying for your own stuff for. And we're now supposed to take all of that responsibility on for what? Especially in the modern era, ma'am, no. Women, no. And this is for all the women that keep bringing this up. And mind you, there's a lot of black women that are talking like this, knowing the situation when it comes to black people in the West, namely the United States. It's absolutely insane and ridiculous that these women really think that they deserve a man to come in and pay for everything, especially after the disrespect that black men have endured from black women in the last 60 some odd years. There's no way in hell that I personally would do that. There's no way in hell. I will never take on a woman and pay for 100% of everything unless she's disabled or she actually showed me that she's with me for real. There ain't no way hell. These women are expecting $500 dates the first date. What? Come on, man. There's no way in hell that they're really expecting it. But actually they are. These are their preferences. These are their expectations. And they can go ahead and continue to have their preferences and their expectations. That does not mean that us men have to adhere to those. We don't have to. So, yeah, I just wanted to speak on this real quick because excuse any noise that you may hear in the background because I'm not at my studio right now. But I just saw this guy's clip, Max So Nice, and it's absolutely insane how some of these women really think. They really think, oh, well, if you can't afford it, then you just need to go make more money. As if you could just snap your fingers and make money. Go hustle. I now understand why a lot of black women love criminals, because they get their money so fast. So if they need a quick 500, 600, 700, 1500, they can go ahead and sell some drugs or scam somebody. They love criminals because the criminals can get that quick buck real quick, risking their lives and freedom while they're at it. They love that shit, and it just doesn't make any sense. But I will say this, even in that video, in Max So Nice video, make sure y'all go check out his channel. I've caught a couple of clips just by accident. I'm not even subscribed. I wasn't subscribed to his channel. But his clips have been popping up, and I actually kind of like his content. But there, in this particular clip that I'm talking about today, there's a woman on there that says that she doesn't understand why women will want to see their man working to death like that just so they can pay all the bills, so they can prove to these so-called women that they are real men. I'm a real man because I pay for everything. That's all I'm good for is a fucking ATM for you to dig money out of whenever you see fit, just because you happen to give me some sex when you feel like it. Nah, that's not how this shit works. Especially today and with today's economy, and after the 60 some odd years of disrespect from black men, that black men have to endure from black women. It's absolutely insane. Mind you, it's not just black women who are talking like this. They just so happen to be the loudest. In every clip, when you have channels like Max So Nice, checked channels like Anton Daniels, we saw what happened for the 2 year period of Kevin Samuels. We see what happened with all of these channels, these podcasts coming up. There are so many black women that are loud as hell that are talking like this and just flat out disrespecting black men and looking at us as if we're supposed to just be just fucking ATMs. And I'm so glad that my fellow brethren are politely and in some cases very aggressively saying, no, we're not doing this shit no more. And for them Gen Xers like, Dr. Umar and them baby boomers who come from a very different time, them Shea Butter crowd people, y'all can keep that shit. For the black Gen Xers who are still on that shit that the black woman is God and Queen Mother Earth and all this other shit, you guys can have these women. Go ahead, take them off our hands. We're going to go ahead and find women that got some sense. To the black women out there, if you're hearing this, if you got some sense, we welcome you to join us in the sun. But for you other women, degenerates out there, you guys can go ahead and move along and be by yourself, or get your Pookie and Ray Rays, or share a man, whatever it is that you guys do. Honestly, I don't really give a fuck no more. I'm kind of with Media Man on this, on some fuck you shit. So I'm good. And I think a lot of black men are seeing it too. I mean, that's the whole reason why the Passport Bro movement has taken off the way it has taken off. So, in closing, I will say this. Black man, save yourself. Black man, get your blue book. Become a blue book gentleman. Or if you want to stay stateside or the hemisphere, have your fun. Do not take these women seriously. Unless if you do happen to find a good one, especially a black woman. If you do happen to find one as a black man, you find a black woman that's a good black woman. Please, for the love of God, treat her well. Give her the world. Don't fuck around with her. Don't play no games with her. But for all the rest of these black women, do as you wish. Within reason. Don't be no violent. Don't be beating on people and shit like that. We don't condone that over here. But have your fun. Don't take none of them seriously unless you have a good black woman. If she's good and you know she is, do not fuck that up. Do not break that woman down. Do not do that. But as for these other women that are talking like this, fuck 50-50. I don't want to do 50-50. You're not a real man. You need to go out and hustle, make more money, blah, 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 blah. I'd rather see you work yourself to death than ever pay anything into this system. I pay everything myself. Why, if I'm with you, I got to pay anything? You're supposed to take everything. Pay all your stuff and my stuff too, and blah, blah, blah. Fuck that. No, we're not doing that. So, to the next one. Y'all be easy.